filming, which I can do.
Yes, and I've just
well
said
then, so what?
Can you tell me your name, please? Why can't you tell me your name? Okay, is there a reason why you're
filming me?
Is there a reason why you're filming?
Are you filming me?
Yeah, I am, sir.
Yeah, well, tell me that you're filming me, yeah? Introduce yourself properly.
Okay.
Go on then.
No, I'm just wondering
Introduce yourself properly.
You going to listen to me?
No, I'm not, unless you introduce yourself
so
properly.
You're detained, okay, for a stop search under Section 43 of the Terrorism Act, okay?
You're joking. You must be joking.
My name's PC Harris.
Hold on. What information have you got to call me a terrorist?
So this is the legal bit.
What information you got to call me a terrorist? What information have you got to call me a terrorist?
I can't explain it until if you overtalk me, okay?
Go on then.
If you let me talk,
I'll overtalk you anyway. Well, go on then.
You, okay?
Go on then,
because that's the legal stuff I need to get out.
Go on then, get the legal stuff out of the way.
I'm searching you.
Go on then.
So, Section 43, Terrorism Act.
Who are you?
As I said, I'm PC Daniel Harris from Collindale.
What stands out is how quickly the officer moves to detain the auditor. Without any introduction or basic questions, he immediately declares, "You're detained under Section 43 of the Terrorism Act." That kind of rushed action goes against proper policing standards and reflects bias rather than lawful judgment. Section 43 requires clear, reasonable grounds to suspect terrorism, and simply filming a public building does not meet that threshold. The officer should have taken time to gather facts, explain any concerns, and assess the situation calmly before resorting to such serious powers.
The reason I'm going to search you is because we've been called here by people in security.
Yeah.
You're filming a significant parade today for the Metropolitan Police Service.
It's a public parade.
You're also filming buildings.
Is it a public parade?
You're also filming buildings.
It's a public parade, yeah? And I'm on a public pavement, yeah?
Security cameras and gates.
Okay, I'm on a public pavement as well.
So for that reason,
can't you film in public?
Sorry?
Can you film in public?
Yeah, you can film in public.
Cheers. Well, that's what I'm doing.
However, you are...
And you didn't come and ask me anything. You just come up to me and detain me under a terrorist act. But you haven't... No, but you're supposed to question me and ask me why I'm here. So you're just going to... Just because... Well, filming in public is not a crime.
I've told you why.
Filming in public is not a crime.
I'm going to search you now, sir.
Go on then.
Okay, you are entitled...
Right. No. I'm going to put it down. I'll put it down.
Smart policing starts with communication, observing, asking questions, and gathering facts before jumping to detention or search. In this case, the officer skipped that entirely and went straight to enforcement, ignoring a simple conversation that could have resolved everything within moments. Using Section 43 as a blanket tool undermines its purpose. It's designed for genuine security threats, not to challenge or penalize someone simply for filming in a public space.
I'm alright, thank you. You're not going to listen to me anymore.
Oh, no, I've got you on camera now. Now I can
I've been
rewind
on camera
it.
the whole time. You've had it down there.
Now I can rewind it again. Yeah, so...
I can't remember.
Yeah. Oh, you can't. Yeah. No. Oh, that's bad being a police officer. So when you go to court and the judge asks you for stuff, you'll turn around and say, "Oh, I can't remember." Seconds after trying to give it all the big one. You must be a really corrupt police officer. You can't remember 2 seconds after saying something. Yeah. Is that what you are as a police officer? You are a joker. Do you agree with me or don't you agree with me?
I'm just coming to assist.
Look, well, I'm just asking you a question, whether you're assisting or not. You're here.
Come out later.
Yeah, I'm just saying. You heard what he said. You've been standing there, and he said that he stopped me under. No, you just heard what he said just then.
I heard
Come on.
43 of the terrorists.
No, you heard him say that they've said that I've been here before.
Yeah.
Yeah. And is that a crime? Being here before filming? Do you think I should be stopped under Section 43?
I don't know why he stopped you under Section 43.
Okay.
You'll have to ask him.
Oh, well, he's not making much sense because...
Notice how quickly the officer moves. No introduction, no questions, just you're detained under Section 43 of the Terrorism Act. He completely skips basic steps like gathering facts or having a calm discussion. Proper policing begins with observation and dialogue, not instant detention. Section 43 exists for genuine terror threats, not for someone lawfully filming a public building. If there were a real risk, an officer would clearly explain it. Instead, his partner's confusion highlights the lack of solid suspicion. This isn't careful enforcement. It's impulse over evidence, more about asserting control than following protocol.
Hey.
Sorry?
His number's not on full display.
Yes, it is on full display. You can see
Have a look. Have a look. Have a look.
I can see it right now.
No, you can't.
3620.
No, that's because you know him.
It's right there.
Yeah. Well, I'm not looking there, am I? I'm not looking there. I'm looking here. I'm looking here. Look.
Don't get too close, please.
Oh, don't get too close. Why not?
Because
you was close and personal.
I'm just trying to write this out.
I'm writing you a letter.
I've got a camera. Is that a threatening thing?
You don't know what, like,
Well, I'm
looks
telling you,
threatening to
I
different
am not
people.
threatening anybody.
Okay, right.
Okay?
You've got it written down on a piece of paper.
But I'm telling you, I cannot see it.
Okay, well, maybe you should get some glasses then.
Oh, you're being discriminative now.
I've got a couple of.
Are you being discriminative?
Sir.
What are you being discriminative?
I've
But
got
I should get some glasses. No, don't tell me I should get glasses.
Just
Don't, oh my God,
He's
me
written your
either.
slip.
Think of an officer's shoulder number like a name tag. It's your key to holding them accountable. Hey? The female officer sidesteps that responsibility and responds to the auditor with teasing rather than professionalism. He'd just been stopped on flimsy suspicion, yet she answers concerns with snark instead of respect. Even minor lapses like this undermine proper policing. Anyone who feels mistreated deserves clear, courteous answers, not sarcasm.
Yeah, which I totally feel degraded.
If you want to argue about it after, I'm not going to argue
There's
about
no
what
argument.
I've written or
There isn't
anything.
an
If you're going
argument.
to try and catch me out, whatever.
No, there's no argument.
You're free to walk around here, as I said, in the public. So if you want to film the parade,
why wasn't that said?
I'm happy now who you are. There's nothing that we need to be unhappy with, or the security team are unhappy with.
You know you messed up, don't you? I mean, 43.
I haven't messed up,
Come
sir.
on, 43.
I haven't messed up.
That is ridiculous. That's so ridiculous.
You might think so.
It is.
But
How many terrorists have you actually caught walking around covertly filming? By the way, yeah, in its very nature,
It's a
in its very
significant building
nature,
on a significant
right?
day, sir.
Hostile reconnaissance under Section 43 is overt filming, yeah, and I'm covertly filming. I've got my camera out. I'm in a public place. That should have been the last section that you come and try to detain
in this
me.
position, okay? If you were one of the security guards, they're protecting this parade today.
Yeah.
Okay. What would you do?
I'd have to observe. I'd have to sit there and
Okay,
look.
I think that's
You
what they've
can't.
done.
No,
Obviously,
they
my
haven't
colleague's
done
gonna
it.
speak to them.
I haven't been over
I
there.
haven't been here,
But I haven't
so I
been
don't
over there. I
know.
haven't.
The moment the auditor pushes back, the officer deflects with, "What would you do if you were security?" That response reveals his relying on someone else's unease instead of applying his own judgment. A guard's discomfort with filming does not automatically justify a terrorism suspicion under Section 43. Proper policing requires evaluating the facts independently, not blindly echoing third-party concerns. Leaning entirely on a security tip highlights a gap in both training and critical thinking.
Came a minute after. I didn't
Right.
go over there.
Okay.
They didn't see what I was doing. They saw me filming, which I'm lawfully able to film, yeah, legally.
As
So
I
they
said,
shouldn't be doing anything.
As I said to you,
Security isn't there to get
you're-
people
you're-
detained under Section 43.
as I said, you are perfectly right in saying you can film, and that's not a problem.
Yeah,
It's not
so
a
that's what
problem.
they should have been told. Why have you come and you've literally come, as I've said, you've defiled me, you've searched me, you searched under me groin and everything like that, yeah?
Search the belt line, sir.
Well, did you search my legs?
Yeah, I did search
Well,
your
that's
legs.
under me groin.
Okay.
Anyway, right? And I feel humiliated about that because
Well,
I've done
I apologise
nothing
if
wrong.
you feel humiliated. I don't want to make you feel humiliated, and if I did do that, then I apologise. As I say, if you wish to complain,
No, but by
it's all-
detaining
I've
me-
given you all the reference numbers that you need. As I say, the full form is going to be completed as soon as I get back to the police station. So if you want to complain about it, by all means do.
It's literally coming up to me. And although you might said that I was being evasive or whatever the word you use,
Evasive, sir.
evasive,
Evasive.
yeah, right? Do I have to answer any of your questions?
Sorry?
Do I have to answer any of your questions?
You don't have to. It's your
Okay,
opinion. You
okay,
don't- It's
no,
the
but-
same with the name and address, sir. You haven't given me your name and
But I
address.
don't have to.
That's fine.
but
And I haven't questioned
By
you about
law,
that.
do I have to?
But I haven't
No,
questioned
but I'm
you about
asking
that,
you,
have I?
by law,
know,
do I have to
haven't-
answer you?
You've not given me your name and address, which is fine. It's absolutely fine. I will still.
So
put
why
on the
didn't you
form
just continue it
regardless.
that way?
So-
You shouldn't be doing this, or you
because-
can be doing this. I mean, I'm legally, lawfully able to film, yeah? Regardless of I want to answer you or not. That's
As I
my
said,
prerogative.
you
This
can.
is England.
Yeah, as I said, you can film. I've got no issue.
Yeah, but that's what you should have come along in the very beginning. I should not have been detained. You're not understanding what I'm saying. You've come along, right, with the simple fact of detaining me under Section 43.
No, there's more
yeah,
than that,
because,
sir.
well,
Right,
how long
'cause
did you
I
take
need-
to
I need-
try to
I need-
establish whether Section 43 was...
How long would you need?
Well, more than what you done. You was there for about a minute, if that, trying to get me to say something.
I was asking you questions.
And then I asked you if
why
you're
were
filming
here,
me,
what
right?
your name
And then-
was,
and then
what's your
you should have been- yeah,
intentions.
but
I was asking you several questions.
what's my name was and what's my intentions?
Yeah, and what
When the auditor asked, "How long did it take to form suspicion under Section 43?" the officer fired back, "How long would you need?" That defensive reply speaks volumes. He initiated the detention without first gathering facts or context. Section 43 demands concrete grounds, not a vague feeling or refusal to give a name. By turning the question back, he dodges responsibility and implies that speed alone justifies action. This reflexive approach treats detention as routine rather than reasoned, undermining professional standards and highlighting why careful assessment must always come first.
Find out why you were here, sir.
No, you was trying to oppress me, right?
Because
Because I'm doing it lawfully.
For example, if
I'm
you'd
not
been
doing
a-
anything wrong. I didn't commit a criminal act.
For example, if you'd been a family member here today, they didn't have a ticket, for example, and you were here and you said, look, I'm a family member, blah, 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 then
But I'm not.
Right, okay.
I'm a member of the public,
Yeah.
lawfully filming, which I can do.
Yes, and I've just
Well
said there's
then, so
nothing
why
wrong
would you
lawfully
come up to
filming.
me and stop me under section
As I say,
43?
I've explained on the slip.
I'm not a terrorist, never would be a
Why
terrorist.
I've done it, and I'm going to add some more to my electronic form, which I do back at the police
Apology, you're going to add an apology to that you shouldn't have stopped me under section 43.
No, because I
That you
believe in my
realised
grounds,
later
I
on
believe
that,
it was a
sec-
legitimate search.
Say that again?
I said it was a legitimate search, and I
Did you have any credible information that I could be in the tele?
I did, sir.
What
So-
credible information
I
was
can't
that?
tell you everything, sir.
When the auditor requested an apology for being detained under Section 43, the officer flatly refused, insisting the stop was lawful. His refusal to acknowledge any fault speaks volumes. Pressed for an explanation, he shrugged, "I can't tell you everything." This classic deflection exposes the absence of real grounds for the detention. Rather than justify or clarify his decision, he doubled down, implying that questioning his actions challenges his authority. True accountability demands transparency, not evasive tactics.
More than that, I can't go into it. As I say, you wish to complain.
There's
you've got
no
everything you
more
need.
to it.
Anyway,
And
sir,
the security are
have a good
aware
day.
that you're filming. They'll
Stop being discriminative and stop telling people to wear glasses.
Sir,
Right,
nice to meet
yeah.
you. Take care. Thank you.
Today's encounter highlights a pattern of rushed judgment and procedural errors. The lead officer detained the auditor under Section 43 without first gathering facts, turning law enforcement into a display of authority rather than careful policing. When asked for justification, he shrugged, "I can't tell you everything," revealing a lack of real grounds. The female officer avoided accountability, mocking concerns about her shoulder number, while even supporting officers admitted uncertainty. This wasn't about addressing a genuine threat, it was power overreach. In the end, security cleared the auditor to film, confirming that proper procedure had been ignored. Effective policing relies on clear communication, measured assessment, and respect for rights. Skipping these steps reduces public safety to guesswork. Thanks for watching. Subscribe for more videos.